Good morning. Welcome to the 9 o'clock service, New Life Ministries, March 7th. In our community right now, and I'm just going to mention, in our community right now, the wrestling coach died of a heart attack 2 days ago. So if you go by the high school, you'll see a sign up there, and Van Holstad is his name. So for our family, my daughter, we lived right across the street from him, and my daughter and the son, oldest son, they're 6 months apart, so there was a relationship there. In the midst of everything that's going on, our daughter came home with sorrow and everything else, and it was nice to have her come home. And at the end of it, she said it was nice to be able to come home because she felt comfort, warmth, protection from us in the midst of this thing that's going on in her life, this loss. It reminded me that that's our job for people out there. There are people that are going through loss that don't get to share it with family, they don't get to share it with friends. My mother-in-law's sister passed, and she won't be able to go there, anything, until everybody has a shot and everything else, and there's just going to be a short memorial. There are people that are suffering heartache, worry, concerns, loss in their family and everything else. So anything we can do to reach out to them, please do reach out to the folks that you know that might be hurting or in a situation that's different. And I make that part of the announcements because sometimes we forget our job. Our job's not just to come to Sunday, our job's to be out there Monday through Saturday. So if you get an opportunity to give good news to somebody else, to give a word of encouragement, please do so. This has been a hard year. It was a year ago, I'm not going to stick on this too, but it was a year ago that the NBA, and this is when I saw it, the NBA walked off the courts, basketball courts, and said, that's it, we have to stop everything. So it's been a year if you want to have a defining line. So back to announcements. You're here at the morning service, 9 o'clock. We have a second service at 10 o'clock. We also have a service at night, 6:30, Intercup. It begins at 6:30. We have conversation at 5:30. On Monday, tomorrow night, we have the elders meeting. It's our monthly meeting. We go through the minutes, concerns, worries, prayer, needs, the budget, things like that. That's tomorrow night, 6:30 here. Tuesday, Celebrate Recovery meets over at Cultivate Church, 7 o'clock here. There's a Bible study going on, Ephesians. Wednesday, 10 o'clock in the morning, men's Bible study here. Thursday, women's Bible study, 10 o'clock in Dallas at Betty's house. Betty's husband's surgery went really well, and he's recuperating and everything else. And there have been funny comments going back and forth, but you have to ask Betty those. I'm not going to say them from here. So it's funny stuff. Thursday night, men's sexual purity here at 6 o'clock. Next Sunday, think of it that spring forward, 1 hour your clock. So when you get here at 10 o'clock, you're late. No, when you get here at 10 o'clock next week, you're here for the 9 o'clock service. When you get here at 11 o'clock, it'll be the 10 o'clock service. No. We're setting the clocks ahead.
We lose an hour.
We lose an hour.
So if you come at what you think is 9,
It's already happened.
Just pay attention
Okay.
to your cell phone, it'll give you the right.
Just
right
turn your
time.
clocks ahead and show up when it says to show up. Don't think, Frank, it's not working. There is a sign-up sheet for greeters. We need more people involved in greeting. One of the things that is becoming more and more true, I go to a Bible study on Monday night, and there's 3 different churches there, and where are you guys is a common question. If we have greeters that are able to meet people outside, inside, but they're able to see us, that is of benefit to this church and the growth of this church. part of going to to celebrate recovery is I get to put out New Life Ministries. And again, the question there is, where are you guys? So our visibility comes not only from going outside of the church, but being outside and greeting people. So we need greeters. And if that's part of your heart in growing the church, being a part of the church, being a greeter can be part of that as well. I think that's it. We have birthdays. And if you like celebrating birthdays and surprising people, go ahead and make somebody a cake that's on the program and give them a cake for their birthday. Surprise them, knock on the door, drop it off, run away. With that, I'll turn it over to Steve.